My name is Mary Wolf. I'm the co-owner of Collected Works Bookstore and Coffee House in downtown Santa Fe, New Mexico. Forrest Fenn has been a loyal and constant customer of the bookstore since the bookstore opened in 1978. I got to know him best probably in 2010 when he came to the store to talk to Dorothy and myself about The Thrill of the Chase, the book that he was about to release and publish.
I wrote a book called The Thrill of the Chase, and that's the philosophy that permeates that book. You know, there was a lady writer from Austin asked me, said, "Mr. Fenn, who's your audience for this book?" And I said, "My audience is every redneck in Texas with a pickup truck and 12 kids. He's lost his job and has a thrill to go out and look for things." I said, "That's my audience. Throw a bedroll in the back of your truck, get a six-pack, and hit the road looking for a fortune." I mean, it's the thrill of the chase. That's what we're talking about. Take your wife and put all the kids in the back of the truck and head out.
Thrill of the Chase has had a huge impact, obviously, on our business. Forrest is not tied to the bookstore in any way contractually. However, he gave us this book to sell. He paid for the first printing and then gave us the book because he didn't want anyone saying that he was making any money from this story, which he hasn't. We've paid for the last printing and we'll pay for the future printings. And we are already in the fifth printing coming up, so we're going through the books. First of all, he can well afford to hide a treasure of that value. And what really drives him is to leave a lasting mark on a whole generation of people and recreate a love of adventure and a passion for discovery that he has in his own life. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful story. He has an amazing story.
When did you set up that cancer fund?
When I gave all the books to the Collected Works bookstore,
All right, straight away.
I thought it was too big a deal for the bookstore not to put something back. So the deal I made with her was that she puts 10% of the gross into a special cancer fund that I control. About 3 months ago, she decided that's not enough, so she started putting 15% in that fund.
Oh, wow.
The last time I counted, she had sold 40,200 copies of the book. That's $1 million for a profit.
Wow.
$1 million for a profit. Of course, that's 7 years, 8 years, or whatever it is. But for 40,200 copies of one book is pretty good for a self-published book in a privately owned bookstore.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what PR. Doesn't matter how good the book is. It matters how good people can think it is. Very, very important.